Hey Galaxy here, I went on a 6 million coin shopping spree, and I'm calling it shapping because that's what I accidentally titled the file name here. Clinton Portis is the first buy. I really bought him because he was a legend this week and I wanted to try him out, see how he feels. Actually a pretty cromulent running back, not bad. You saw me pull Ty Law out of pack, so I had to buy the power up, to complete the entire collection of Ty Law. We're getting a lot of cornerbacks lately, though. We're getting another one with Marlon Humphreys, too. So here we are going to upgrade Ty Law. He's a great all-arounder, man coverage, zone coverage, does it all. Unfortunately, just maybe a tad too slow. But, he's not, obviously, if he had 95 speed, he'd be great. He'd be Dion. But you can't complain. Speed up there, what are we looking at? 90 speed on the highest power up. We select the item. We go up to, and this is kind of cool to get a power up that is actually pretty good because we've got a lot of power ups. Oh, it doesn't actually show us speed. I think it's like 92 or something. So I put Brawler on him. So it's kind of cool with the power-up items getting good stats, whereas other guys like Le'Veon Bell's power-up got nothing. Aaron Donnell was another huge get, and these Reduxes cards, prices are falling a ton. I bought this on Sunday, and I think all the Reduxes are lower priced now because people are pulling the level 70 packs. I just wanted to do it. No, I did this Saturday, actually. But Jadeveon Clowney, I was looking at him. I hovered my finger over the buy now card so many times on Clowney, I decided not to. But for Donnell, I ended up having to buy his power-up too, of course, to get him maxed out. You're going to see at the end all their stats, and I'll kind of show it, all the new additions to the squad. So, yeah, I went through, updated them. Maybe a little late. A lot of people got Aaron Donnell a while ago, but, he's going for like 2.5 to 3 million coins for so long. And really, I guess a million coins makes more sense. I bought him for 1.77, which is still overpriced, but, I wanted to try him out, and yeah. Overpriced, especially with the power up. But luckily, I had a pass, and I got one more pass left over for that too. So I haven't decided who I'm going to use other pass on. We'll see what we get. I say pass a lot. Pass. We'll see what we get with a Thanksgiving promo. That's going to be a couple weeks from now. But maybe I'll use that pass then on a shopping spree. Am I speaking like Boston terribly? Doing a terrible Boston accent. Go ahead and get at me, Patriots fans or anybody from Boston. I put run stuff on him to boost out the block shed because I think block shedding is the most important thing. Edge threat, I was looking through some of his abilities, but I decided not to put any abilities on him. Just go with them natural. Keep my enforcers to stop the run. Ed Too Tall Jones was again. He was a legend from this weekend too, but the stats on him that you'll see are phenomenal. It's crazy what they get this Ed Too Tall. Him and the driver were just greatly statted cards this weekend. Whereas the Clinton Portis, not so much. He seemed like another average running back, which we've talked about. So Double D, of course you want to see gameplay of all these cards. It'll be my second channel, hopefully in a little bit, launch after this video. So check out that channel for the gameplay of the squad. Mr. Kittle, I've had in my squad for a long time. Probably the top tight end of the game right now, so that's why I'm going to upgrade him here. 1700 training. With all the training I add in, with all the coins, it's about a 6 million coin, I think, altogether investment. Probably a little bit more, as training is a little pricey, as they say. So, Double D, got to get his power up. Got to power up. Got to put Brawler on him. He's over like 90s and everything. Just a solid overall, but that one was really a big, very buy right there. So, not that big of a deal, but here I am upgrading him with training. As I'm jibber-jabbering there in the bottom right corner, smiling like a doofus. So, driver, another solidly statted power up with the 90, 88 speed, nothing extraordinary. But I think that's the one hidden thing about power-ups, outside of salary cap, is that they're not too bad for budget teams. You have to spend the, obviously on the card, and the training is expensive at times, but you don't actually have to go all the way up, which is kind of neat. 93 overall Donnell driver, gets up to, 91 speed. Pretty beautiful. Pretty beautiful. So I put Brawler on him, but I'm not gonna have it with any. I'm gonna run him naked, as they call it. No skills at all. Ed Too Tall Jones was on the team too. So I got him, powered him up, of course. So do you guys ever do? I got a question for you. Do you guys do shopping sprees, or you guys just kind of upgrade your team intermittently? I kind of like the whole, dedicated time, grabbing a bunch of cards, sell off a little bit. It's not that bad, especially right before promos, to kind of do the whole shopping spree at once. This one was around Series 3, so yeah, prices did go down. Training crashed from 35 to 25 or under. It hit an 18 at one point for when the glitch was out with most feared cards, but it bounced up midday to about 24, 25. I saw for a lot of cards. So Holt, I upgraded there. Kittle, I'm going to put the final touches. He's down by 400k less than this now. So yes, 2 days, 400k. crazy, but I got desperate. I knew at the time that I took him, I bought him. I'd been checking on him all day, and his price wasn't changing. There's none of being put up for any cheaper, so I ended up like, all right, fuck it. I just want to play some games. So I ended up buying Kittle way overpriced, which is an unfortunate part. That's one thing I don't recommend you guys doing, getting impatient on the auction house. Wait a day or two. Maybe make your shopping spree over an extended period of time. The next best day to do shopping spree is probably like a week and a half from now. If not, probably the Blitz, which would be, 3 weeks plus from now. That would be at the end of the month, right after Thanksgiving, that Friday, obviously, the Blitz. And then Russell Wilson's the quarterback I got, and there is the purchase for him for the squad. So that's kind of the shopping spree, about 6 million coins when you include everything all together. Let's get down to the team. So here's the completed team. Now, you'll see I didn't go ahead and grab Joe Thomas again. I left him on the sidelines, but I think 92 Joe Thomas has held up for me well enough. There was no need to upgrade. I don't need nasty streak. Bruce Matthews, Moai. So my offensive line is basically remained the same, as I didn't really feel a need to upgrade there. I could move Matthews with a position switch change over to right tackle and put Upshaw there or something like that. But I think I'm fine with Ramczyk. He's going for a lot of coins. So it might be smart to sell him off, but he can grow into 93, which would be the best right tackle in the game and one of the best cards on the offensive line in the game. So we'll let him keep growing. Hopefully the Saints keep winning. Kittle there was the fully powered up. Here are his stats on the squad with Brawler Chem. So 88 speed is up there with Evan Ingram right there at 88. Solid overall. Run blocking 85. I have had him fumble in a game and not get upfield that well. I think it's due to the low agility on the card. So while he's fast, got decent acceleration, the agility does just kind of harm the kind of turning, like catching that rack and then going upfield quick to get in the end zone, or just cut upfield quickly to get extra yardage. So the agility does make a big difference. Is why I went with Brawler over Sprinter, as you don't lose as much agility on that. Shannon Sharp, I pulled him as you guys saw, so that's why he's my backup tight end. I was thinking about getting somebody fast, but I think Shannon Sharp's been perfectly fine for me. I'm not going to power him up. I'm going to see what other tight ends we're going to get in the coming weeks. But I think as tight end too, I use a lot of A-slot offset. So I do have 2 tight ends out there quite a bit. Run block's a little bit lower than last year, so hopefully that would be better, but not a bad card overall. Moss, you guys have seen on my roster for a while. Donnell Driver is the new addition, the biggest one that I got. Limited time, 94 overall right there. 93 speed with basically every stat you want a receiver over 90. He hits a lot of the thresholds, almost every single threshold that you want to see. Maybe 95 spec catch would have been the last one that I wanted to see. But deep route running's high. His release is over 90. Catching, catch traffic, spec catch. So if he was a little bit taller and had one more spec catch, he would be like the perfect receiver. But he is basically very similar to Torrey Holt. A little bit better catching traffic than him, a little bit better spec catch, but otherwise very, very similar. The Holt doesn't have the 90 release though, so I would say Donnell Driver is an upgrade over Torrey Holt. As you can see, wait for it, it's right about him. Beat press only at 89, so that sucks that it isn't at 90 on the Holt, even with his chems up. Russell Wilson, I've got kind of like, he's one I'm going to sell off as soon as they bring out a new quarterback for the world. But he does have, on the abilities, the reason he's so good is because he's an improviser style quarterback. He can get dashing deadeye. Right there, you see it. I have roaming deadeye, dashing deadeye, escape artist. Now, I at first had the check down, or the running back thing instead of roaming deadeye, but apparently somebody said it's a glitch on roaming deadeye. If you just let up off the right trigger as you're throwing it, the roaming deadeye lights up, so you don't actually need dashing deadeye, which would be a huge upgrade if I can get rid of dashing deadeye and just remember to let go of right trigger when I'm throwing the ball to get the roaming deadeye perfect accuracy. So escape artist, Russell Wilson right there with Andrew Luck as one of the best, if not the best quarterbacks in the game. But Russell, I think, is slightly worse because slightly worse throw power. Clinton Portis, I did not power him up. As you guys saw in the video, I just left him stock, 90 speed. He's actually been pretty nice. Had pretty good balance overall. I've liked him as a running back, but I think I'm going to go back to Le'Veon Bell pretty soon as he's a Steeler. And running backs and quarterbacks, I'm fine shifting out every week because we get a new good one every week, it seems like, just about every week. So there's the offense, what we're kind of working with there going forward as we keep trying to see what we get with Team of the Week, new legends this next weekend, so on and so forth. So Adams is there. I was thinking about putting Tillman because he can shift positions and Adams can't, over to free safety. But then I don't know if I can put him at sub linebacker, and Palomalo is going to be essentially my free safety or my strong safety when I'm in nickel, because Tillman and Lewis will be my linebackers there. In a 3-3-5 would be Shaz, Lewis, and Tillman, and then the Troy P and Adams right there. So the corner I got, you guys saw me get Ty Law. I did a little powering up for him. 92 speed, I was right that he got up to. 91 zone coverage, 91 man coverage with 92 press. So perfect for zone and man. Maybe a little bit slower than you like to see if you're going to go against somebody that has maybe a Randy Moss or a theme team type top end, a Mecole Hardman at 894 speed. But the man coverage will lock him down any kind of route cuts. I have Pat Pete and Ward on the outside. Now, I didn't buy him specifically in the video, but I did buy him a little bit ago. So Pat Pete there, if I run a man press, these four are the kind of guys to go to. Then Jalen Ramsey at number 5. So my cornerbacks are fine. I'm thinking about buying Dion back, but I'm going to see if I can make buy without Dion for the moment, because no reason. Outside of him just not being able to play man press very well. So I'm going to see how well a man press scheme works, but I might go back to a little bit more zone coverage. There's Aaron Donald's stats. Let's compare him to Howie Long. 81 speed is god tier. Block shed 95 with the run stuff up. The strength is super high because of the brawler too. Power move 93, finesse move 90. He is a very nice right end. Probably the best right end I've used this year, which would make sense since he has the best stats. And then Ed Too Tall Jones is another purchase that we got. These stats are insane for Ed Too Tall. 79 speed, so almost as fast as Donald, but with similar, like one more higher block shed. Power move is a little bit worse. Finesse move a little bit worse. But for a card that's cost as little as he cost, or as little as he's going for, he is basically a top end and very similar right there. Even one high overall than Donald. So just great lineman cards right there. So there's the defense that I'm working with. That's the end of the shopping spree. We picked up some pricey pieces, fixed the squad. Again, check out my second channel for gameplay of it. Thanks for watching. Call to action. I'll see you tomorrow.